Even if it's a child, I might have to take this further.
This child hasn't done anything wrong.
My daughter was in your care. Thank you.
Is she mad? My name is Keiichi Sato. I work at the headquarters of a convenience store chain. This is Kota Tsukishima, my colleague. Today, we're here helping out at one of our stores. Dad should just hire some part-time workers already. Oh, right. This store belongs to your dad, right? It's the company policy. We should help each other out when someone's in need. I guess we have no choice. Let's finish up quickly and head back.
You're really helping us out. Kota, could you handle the paperwork? Keiichi, could you take care of the register?
Sure.
Thank you. I'm counting on you.
Are you curious about the lottery?
Nope, I already drew one. Look, here it is.
Wow, that's the best prize. Amazing.
Right? They were already out of it here, so I asked Mom, and we searched all over.
Oh, I see. That's great. Enjoy shopping with your mom.
Okay.
A little later. Mr. Tsukishima, thank you for covering the register while I stepped away. I'll take over now, so you can return to the paperwork. Is something wrong?
Well, this child took a lottery prize without permission. I've asked them to return it, but they won't listen. Even if it's a child, I might have to take this further.
This is a misunderstanding, Mr. Tsukishima. This child didn't do anything wrong.
A misunderstanding?
Yes, this prize was won at another store, not here. Check the list of prizes posted behind the register. Each store has only one of these prizes, so it'll be easy to confirm.
Oh, really?
Besides, she's been with her mother the whole time. A child wouldn't do that right next to a parent.
I've been saying from the start, she got this at another store. Look, I found the receipt and the ticket stub. This proves it, right?
That's true. Well, I guess it's fine then. Oh, looks like a customer needs help. Excuse me.
Mr. Tsukishima, seriously. I apologize for the misunderstanding earlier. I'm sorry if it made you uncomfortable.
It's not your fault. Come on, Reno, let's go home.
Okay.
Whew, what a day. At least I get to head straight home. Can't believe Mr. Tsukishima didn't even apologize, despite the misunderstanding.
Hey, you're that convenience store guy from earlier, right?
Huh?
Thanks for earlier. My daughter really appreciated your help.
Wait, is she mad at me?
We need to talk. Come with me.
Sure. This has to be about what happened earlier. Of course she's mad. Should I just apologize and hope for the best?
It's okay, big brother. Mommy just has trouble being honest sometimes. But she really wants to thank you for helping me.
Huh? Wait, she wants to thank me?
Reno, don't say weird things.
Mommy's just embarrassed.
Reno?
Yes.
Come in.
Sure. Excuse me.
Have you eaten yet?
Not yet.
Got it. Hold on a sec.
The layout's just like my place, so the kitchen must be over there. Wait, is she seriously going to thank me? She doesn't exactly seem like she's in the mood to thank me though. A little later.
Here, eat up.
Wow, it's alma rice. Thanks for the food.
Oh, thanks for the meal. Did she really make this just to thank me?
Seriously, thanks again for helping my daughter earlier. You really saved us.
Oh, it was nothing. Really, you don't need to thank me. If anything, I should apologize for the misunderstanding earlier. I'm really sorry about that.
You weren't the one at fault, so you don't need to apologize. Besides, I learned something interesting today.
Huh?
Oh, right. I haven't introduced myself yet. I'm Noah Sasaki, and this is my daughter Reno. What about you?
Oh, I'm Keiichi Sato. I live in this apartment building too. I swear I'm not following you or anything.
Don't worry, I know. You're pretty funny. Mind if I just call you Keiichi?
Sure, call me whatever you like.
Then you can call me Noah too.
And I'm Reno.
Got it. Well, it's nice to be neighbors. Looking forward to getting along, Noah. Reno? The next day. Morning, Sato. Hey, did you hear? The president wants to gather opinions on the company's future expansion plans. They're holding a hearing for head office staff and franchise reps who want to share their views. Morning. I hadn't heard about that before.
It's a rare chance, so I'm definitely going. What about you?
Yeah, I'll join too.
Good. Rumor has it that if you give a solid idea, the president might take notice.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the president values merit. He has a daughter, but he didn't let her join the company, saying she needs real-world experience first. It's a pretty well-known fact. You've never heard?
I'm not really into those kind of stories. I just focus on myself, our customers, and this community. The president's vision of creating a society where everyone benefits is what inspired me. I just work hard every day to support that vision.
You're too nice, Sato. That's one of your best traits, though. I'm aiming for the top with everything I've got.
You're definitely ambitious, Kota. A few months passed since that conversation with Kota. Before I knew it, the day of the hearing arrived. Whoa, a lot of people showed up.
Oh, you're here too, Sato.
Long time no see, Manager Tsukishima.
My son Kota convinced me to come along. We both have some thoughts about the company's expansion plans, and this seems like a good chance to share them.
We'll head inside first. You should hurry too, Sato. Yeah, I'll be right there. Wait, was that Noah and Reno? Why would they be here? I couldn't find them anywhere. They shouldn't be here. Maybe I was just imagining it. Oh, the president is already on stage. Good thing I made it in time.
Thank you all for attending today. I'm Sasaki, the president of Tokimeki Stores. I deeply appreciate you taking the time to be here for the sake of our company's future. Today, we'd like to gather your opinions on the future expansion of our convenience stores. I'm Daisuke Tsukishima, representing our franchise stores.
And I'm Kota Tsukishima from the head office.
We propose expanding our domestic market reach. Specifically, we suggest increasing our current 20,000 stores nationwide by 1% each year.
While our market share is high, our expansion has plateaued. To stay competitive, we need to expand further, improve services, and add more value. That way, we can draw customers away from our competitors.
I see. Thank you for your valuable input. Any other opinions?
I'm Keiichi Sato from the head office. While the domestic market is important, I believe we should focus on expanding overseas.
Oh, could you explain why you think that in more detail?
Currently, convenience stores chains have expanded nationwide, with nearly 60,000 stores across Japan. Even with many stores, the total number of customers remains unchanged, so sales won't increase. Having 2 convenience stores nearby doesn't mean people will suddenly eat twice as much, right? The same applies to daily necessities.
That's a fair point.
Since the number of customers is fixed, stores will just compete to steal them from each other. Sure, competition can drive service improvements and operational reforms, but there's a limit to cost cutting and added value, which will eventually plateau. That's why I believe we need to focus on increasing the overall customer base.
I see. So you're suggesting overseas expansion since Japan's population won't grow?
Exactly.
Hold on. Our products are tailored for Japanese customers. How do you know they'll sell overseas? Exactly. Why take such a gamble when we can still target untapped domestic customers?
You're right. Introducing our stores in culturally different regions requires extensive research. But if done successfully, we could reach far more customers in our domestic market alone. The vision President Sasaki upholds, where our company, customers, and society all benefit, can only be fully realized by expanding overseas.
I understand both perspectives well. Thank you for your valuable insights. Does anyone else have something to share?
The hearing continued, with various ideas exchanged, making it a lively discussion. A few days later.
Hey, Sato! Guess what? I've been asked to submit a proposal for a new store expansion plan.
You too? Actually, I've been asked the same thing.
What? I thought I was the only one. Why you too? Well, good luck to both of us, I guess.
Yeah, let's both give it our best shot.
I can't lose to Sato. Our products are designed for the Japanese market. Selling them domestically makes way more sense than taking a gamble overseas. I'll get my dad involved too and make sure my proposal wins.
Alright, for the company's future, I need to create the perfect proposal. 1 month later. This is tougher than I thought. Choosing the right country, understanding shopping habits, and figuring out supply chains, there are just too many factors to consider. Maybe expanding overseas really is too much.
Heading home?
Oh, Noah. Yeah, I'm just heading back now.
You've been getting home late recently. Something wrong?
No, it's nothing.
Doesn't look like nothing. Come over to my place.
Big brother, play with me.
Sure, Reno. Let's play.
It's just leftovers, but eat up.
I heard you cooking, though. These aren't really leftovers, are they?
I told you they're leftovers.
Mommy's blushing.
I'm not blushing.
Yes, you are.
Well, thank you. I'll enjoy it.
So, what's been bothering you?
Actually, I've been struggling with work. Expanding overseas is way harder than I thought.
Overseas expansion. I see. Hey, you work at Tokimeki Store's head office, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Then you're off tomorrow, aren't you? Sorry, but I have something to take care of tomorrow. Could you watch Reno for the day?
I get to play with Big Brother all day? Yay!
Of course, I'd be happy to. And so, I spent the day playing with Reno and felt totally refreshed. Whew, the other day was a great break. Time to get back to working on my proposal. A number I don't recognize. Who could it be? Hello? This is Keiichi Sato from Tokimeki Store.
Nice to meet you. My name is Hinata. I'm a consultant specializing in international business expansion.
Wait, why would someone like you be calling me?
Well, a few days ago, Noah came to me after a long time and asked me to help you out with your concerns. Back when I was a bit of a troublemaker, she really looked out for me, so I'm happy to return the favor.
By Noah? You mean Noah Sasaki?
Yes, that's right. She heard your speech at the hearing and said she wanted to support your efforts.
Oh, so that was the errand she had the other day. Thank you, Noah. Thank you very much. I'd greatly appreciate your help. Huh? Another call? Wait, this number. It's from the president's office. Hello? This is Sato. What? I've been summoned? Understood. I'll be right there. Keiichi Sato, reporting as requested.
Sorry for calling you in so suddenly. I wanted to confirm some facts directly with you. I heard my granddaughter was helped at Mr. Tsukishima's store. Is that true? What? That girl was your granddaughter?
No way! What are the odds of that?
I'm asking if it's true.
Yes, it is.
I see. I had noticed complaints about Tsukishima's store being higher than average. But I never imagined the service was handled that poorly until my daughter told me the other day.
I didn't say anything before because I didn't want to seem petty. Tsukishima, right? You were the one talking about improving service and adding value to expand locally, weren't you? Look, everyone makes mistakes. But if you can't even apologize when you're wrong, you got no right to talk about quality service.
Well...
And when I looked into it, your store was the only one running unauthorized discount sales. I asked around during the public hearing like my dad asked, and no other stores were doing that.
That was because Kota said we needed to compete with nearby stores. I never received any reports about such a promotion. Huh? I submitted the application, but it's still under internal review. But I knew it would increase foot traffic, and I figured the results would speak for themselves. I was sure their approval would go through, so I went ahead with it early. There's a very good reason why the review process takes time. Depending on the sale period and wording, you could violate the Act Against Unjustifiable Premiums and Misleading Representations.
What?
On top of that, your customer service has been problematic, and complaints are piling up. More importantly, we can't trust our brand to someone who can't follow company policies. One wrong step, and your actions could have led to a legal violation, harming the entire company. Despite your unauthorized sale, your store's sales have only continued to decline. I'm afraid I will have to reconsider your franchise contract, Mr. Tsukishima. What? Please, reconsider. The ones who need to reconsider their attitude toward business are you two. I understand. I'll correct our behavior from now on. Please, just give us another chance. This is bad. If things keeps up, I'll get held responsible too. Maybe I went too far, but a pay cut or a demotion? My pride! As for your son Kota's future, forget it! I quit!
Later on. In the end, manager Tsukishima never improved his attitude toward customers, leading to bad reviews and plummeting sales. He was sued for damaging the company's reputation and ended up drowning in debt. Tsukishima tried to find another job but failed every interview, eventually working at his father's store. He's struggling to pay off the damages alongside his father.
I heard you became the leader of the overseas expansion project. Congrats! Even if you're busy, make sure to eat properly, okay?
Then why don't we keep having meals together from now on?
Huh? Well, I guess I have no choice. If you collapse from exhaustion, Reno would be heartbroken. So yeah, I'll make sure you're fed every day.
So, we get to be with Big Brother all the time now? Yay!
Thanks for watching all the way to the end.
Don't forget to subscribe to the channel.
Could you help translate this English document for me?
Yui, that's Keiichi Sato, the head of the UK branch.
Wait, what? You're the famous...
My name is Keiichi Sato. I work for an automobile manufacturer.
Excuse me, could you translate this English document for me? You're not going to tell me you can't understand English, are you? I mean, you can't even get into our sales department without being fluent in English.
I mean, yes, I can speak English.
Perfect. Then I'm counting on you. We've hit a roadblock in negotiations with the UK branch. We've got to hold an emergency meeting right away.
The UK branch? Hey. Yui, that's Keiichi Sato, the head of the UK branch.
Wait, what? You're the legendary...
I didn't expect to see you in Japan. Allow me to formally introduce myself. Keiichi Sato. It's been a while, President Denmachi. We last met when I was still in Japan, 3 years ago, wasn't it? I'll start translating this document immediately.
Oh,
Yui, I've already told you before, assessing the situation before assigning tasks. I'm sorry, Sato. Yui is the section chief of our sales department, but she's still in the process of growing into the role. No problem at all. Please don't worry about it. But about the negotiations with our branch, what's the issue?
well, the new car developed by the UK branch is scheduled to be sold here in Japan, but the number of units the UK branch wants delivered is significantly higher than what we projected.
I see. That makes sense, given the confidence we have in this new product. Indeed, I've heard plenty of good things about it. However, when compared to cars made in Japan, I still feel the specs fall short. I've seen the car myself, and I believe it might be better to keep the delivery numbers conservative for now. I understand. If you're in a bind, I'll personally join the negotiation table.
Wait,
What?
What do you mean? Are you saying you'll negotiate yourself, Sato?
Isn't it a bit overwhelming? Not at all. I heard Yui isn't fully confident in her negotiation skills yet, so I'll step in to support her. But what's the benefit for you, Sato? The person leading the negotiation from our branch is one of my top proteges. This is the perfect opportunity to evaluate their performance. I see. If that's the case, then please, by all means. Yui, take this chance to learn everything you can from Sato.
Yes? Is he really going to side with us?
I ended up participating in the negotiation on behalf of the Japan branch. Thank you for having me here today. I didn't expect Sato to attend. Please consider me as just an observer.
Let's begin. Regarding the delivery volume requested by the UK branch, our projections indicate that meeting the requested numbers in the Japanese market would be very challenging. This is due to the assessment that Japanese-made cars outperform those from the UK in several key areas.
Underperform, you say? Could you clarify which areas specifically?
Well,
I've always wanted to learn more about Japanese cars. Hearing the details would help us identify areas for improvement.
the key difference seems to lie in the level of driving comfort.
Yui, may I have a moment? That explanation still lacks the necessary specificity.
Oh,
For example, Japanese roads tend to have more curves and require tighter turning capabilities. Perhaps UK cars aren't optimized for those conditions. That would make it specific, wouldn't it?
Thank you, but is it really okay to be so straightforward?
Being overly considerate or focusing too much on how others might react often ends up doing them a disservice, as well as leaving important points unsaid. The Japan branch has significant confidence in its vehicles, correct? What specifically do you believe makes them superior to those from the UK branch? It would be beneficial to clarify that here and now.
I understand.
Yui spent an hour passionately promoting the strength of Japanese cars. An hour later...
So how did I do?
Well, I can't say I'm entirely persuaded.
Could you clarify which part didn't resonate with you?
As I've mentioned multiple times, the issues the Japanese branch raises about our cars, we've made significant improvements to address those concerns. If there are still doubts after a first-hand inspection, we're more than willing to discuss them further. What's your genuine opinion about the vehicles from our UK branch?
I think, based on the evaluations and multiple test drives conducted by the Japanese branch, we still find the weak points insufficiently addressed.
So you're saying this is a personal conclusion, Yui?
Well, it's not exactly.
Okay, letting emotions influence your negotiations won't yield favorable results. But we also have our pride to consider. While the weak points have certainly improved, it's fair to say they haven't been entirely resolved, isn't it? Forcing acknowledgement of those improvements feels more like a personal desire, okay? Rather than a decision rooted in the company's best interests or sales strategy. I apologize. Yui, it feels like you're merely relaying the company's stance without adding any personal insight. If you don't present your arguments with your own conviction, they won't leave a strong impression.
My own conviction?
Deep down, don't you also believe the UK cars have their merits?
Huh?
Conveying the company's position is crucial, but we should prioritize on what truly benefits the business. If you genuinely think the UK branch's new model has potential, there's no harm in bringing their case back to headquarters.
My conviction, business benefits, I understand. Please allow me a moment to think this through.
2 hours later, welcome back. How did it go?
Well,
We successfully negotiated the contract using our proposed delivery numbers, instead of the UK branch's requested quantity. That's amazing! Great work!
Huh?
At first, I considered agreeing to the UK branch's requested numbers, but I realized that releasing fewer units and creating a sense of exclusivity might generate more interest and excitement around the product. So, does that mean you've reduced the delivery numbers as a strategic decision because you recognize the value of the UK branch's cars? That's correct. Even with the proposed delivery numbers, I must admit I'm skeptical they'll sell out completely. After all, they'll be displayed right next to the cars from our branch, and, well... Do you really think so? Yui, what's your take on this?
From my perspective, while Japanese cars undoubtedly have their strengths, I noticed some exceptional qualities in the UK models as well.
Oh? Could you elaborate?
The UK cars offer a much more luxurious interior, superior reclining features, and unmatched seat comfort. In comparison to the vehicles produced by this branch, the quality stands out significantly. And what's even more remarkable is that the UK cars are priced more affordably than Japanese models.
Interior features are important, sure, but claiming they'll drive sales on their own feels overly optimistic. Wouldn't you agree?
Absolutely! Japanese cars may lack a luxurious touch, but their efficient storage use and spacious back seats offer unmatched practicality. Our design philosophy emphasizes simplicity and functionality without waste. When it comes to interiors, it's not about superiority, but rather a difference in preference. Therefore, with our superior overall performance, our cars are positioned to achieve higher sales.
Well said, Kyo. You clearly understand the core of our approach.
I'm Kyo Denmachi, Yui's older brother and head of sales. Thank you for taking care of my sister.
Not at all. Yui, Having Sato by your side today might have made you second-guess yourself. But, like Kyo, it's vital to maintain a firm and consistent mindset.
That's right, Yui. Our company creates vehicles that hold their own on the global stage. You need to work with more pride in what you do.
Of course I take pride in my work. However, the UK branch is an important part of the Tokimeki Corporation family. I believe that collaborating to create outstanding cars together is just as essential. Currently, the Japanese and UK models feel like completely different products.
Well, it's up to the UK branch to learn from Japan's approach and incorporate that.
Sato, we are counting on your guidance in that regard.
Excuse me, would it be possible for me to work with the UK branch?
Why would you want to go to the UK? What's your reason?
I want to see for myself whether my father and Kaio's perspectives are truly valid. I strongly believe that gaining experience at the UK branch will be invaluable.
There's no need for that. The best learning experience is working here in Japan, don't you think?
Exactly. There's no reason to make such a move.
May I interject? Yui's English skills still need improvement. Spending a year working in the UK will likely help her achieve fluency. This would be a tremendous advantage when promoting Japanese cars on the global stage in the future, wouldn't it? I see. That makes sense. In that case, go ahead and give it a shot.
Thank you so much, Sato.
But don't forget to come back soon. After all, next year marks our company's 99th anniversary. We need to kickstart the development of our 100th anniversary product. We'll need you for that, Yui.
I understand.
And so, Yui transitioned to the UK branch. 1 month later,
This factory is incredible. It's so clean and organized.
thank you. We make it a point to maintain a tidy and comfortable workspace for everyone.
Wow, I'm amazed. So this is the seat section of the British cars? It looks so comfortable to sit in. I wish we could incorporate this design in Japan.
Not just the seats, take a look at the steering wheel as well. It's one of the pride points of our branch's craftsmanship.
Everything here is absolutely top-notch.
To be honest, we're working hard to produce cars for the 100th anniversary that can compete with the ones from Japan's branch. But, well, we're not quite there yet.
Let's not give up. We should work hard and aim to surpass them.
Thank you. You seem different, brighter, and more positive.
Oh, to be honest, I've always liked the cars from the UK branch. I think I was overly influenced by my father and brother before. But now, I've come to genuinely appreciate how amazing British cars are.
Yui, thank you so much. Afterward, Yui participated in numerous negotiations in the UK. Before she knew it, a whole year had passed. Welcome back, Yui.
How was it? Did you gain anything valuable?
Yes, it was an incredible experience. Thank you for the opportunity. Actually, I have a favor to ask right away.
A favor?
I'd like to propose including the UK branch's new car in the lineup for the 100th anniversary launch event.
What? Yui, the event is already set with our 2 new models on display.
Exactly. Adding another would mean rearranging the entire venue.
Oh? Are you perhaps worried the UK car might steal the spotlight?
Do you really believe in it that much?
If you're confident, then go ahead and showcase it.
Thank you so much.
Wait, at the 100th anniversary event?
Yes, it's been officially approved for the lineup.
Well, that's amazing, but for the next product, we're still not quite there yet.
That's precisely the point. We can start integrating more of Japan's parts and expertise. Through countless negotiations in the UK, I've come to a realization. What people truly want is the perfect blend of the best from both sides.
I understand, but wouldn't that put us over budget?
You don't have to worry about that. Japanese parts come with high tariffs, and exporting completed cars is expensive. So the solution is to produce the cars in Japan. By shipping British parts to Japan for development, we can avoid exceeding the budget.
I see. But if that's the case, I won't be able to personally oversee the final production.
Oh, that's true. Having you come to Japan might be a challenge.
In that case, I'll leave it all to you, Yui. I'll also work on negotiating to send part of our development team to assist you there.
Really? Are you sure?
Of course. I trust you completely.
Thank you so much.
A year later, the day of the 100th anniversary car launch finally arrived. 1 year later. So, how's our car holding up?
I've heard some great things about it.
Oh, look at that crowd gathering over there.
It's even busier than our booth.
No way. Wait a minute. We've got just as many people at our booth.
You're absolutely right. That's incredible.
Denmachi, thank you for your hard work today. Oh, Sato, there you are. It seems the attention is about equal, doesn't it?
I honestly thought they'd completely outshine us.
Well, they might not have surpassed us, but considering the progress we've made, I'd say this is a fantastic outcome.
Perhaps. But you know, it's common for new things to steal the spotlight early on.
Do you really believe that?
Vice President Kaneoka!
The UK branch has a relatively short history, yet it's managing to draw attention comparable to the Japanese branch. That's an impressive achievement, wouldn't you agree?
That's... The board members have also given exceptionally high praise to the UK vehicles. It seems highly likely that our budget for the next fiscal year will be increased as a result.
That can't be true.
Even so, our sales are still ahead. Surely this new car will also... Are you not focusing too much on short-term results?
Kaneoka.
You've been shutting out external feedback far too much. If you continue down this path, your success will inevitably hit a ceiling. When that happens, both the company and the board will be forced to adopt a much stricter approach.
I'm the leader of this company, the one representing Japan. I will deliver results no matter what.
Let's get back to developing new cars right away.
They're shutting themselves in even more, both my father and brother.
Yui, that's where you're different and remarkable. You've gained the ability to see what's truly valuable without bias or distractions. With that talent, you can overcome any obstacle.
No, it's all thanks to everything you've taught me, Sato. Thank you so much.
Not long after, the sales from the UK branch exceeded those of the Japanese branch. The Japanese branch failed to recover its momentum, leading to a change in leadership. The newly appointed leader was none other than Vice President Kanaoka.
I was supposed to be the next president.
Hey everyone, listen to me, please.
Denmachi and Yui's brother Kyo became marked as problematic figures within the company. They were isolated, with no one willing to support them. Meanwhile, I heard you were being considered as the next representative for Japan, right? Why?
Because I just want to stay with you, Sato.
Yui. Thank you for staying with us until the end.
Don't forget to subscribe to the channel